Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to a new vlog. I'm going to be sharing my experience traveling to Johor Bahru from Kuala Lumpur. So let's begin the vlog. This is something which I was not expecting at the Delhi airport. This talks about the new residential complex which is getting created in Mecca, and even the foreigners get an opportunity to buy real estate in Mecca. So there are more details over here on this QR code. Alhamdulillah, landed in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. If I'm not wrong, this is a Chinese style traditional house which can be found in Penang and other parts of Malaysia. The immigration was quite smooth, and now time to collect the baggage and move towards the bus station. So I'll be taking a bus from Kuala Lumpur to Johor Bahru, which takes approximately 3.5 to 4.5 hours depending on the traffic situation. And let me show you the bus station. It is very convenient. You can book the bus ticket from multiple websites. There are multiple options, but one thing which you need to note is once you book the ticket online, you will still have to go to a counter, which you can see over here, and collect the physical ticket. You will not be able to use the online ticket to board the bus. You need to have a physical ticket, and the line that you see here, that's the ticket counter where you need to go, and these are the buses waiting for you. So you will get your physical ticket over here, and then you can proceed towards your gate towards this side. Buses are mostly very spacious and comfortable, and most of the time they run on the scheduled time. This is where you can track the status of your bus and the gate. There's ample space in the bus to carry a 20 to 25 kilos luggage. You can put it over here. You can take the hand luggage where you're sitting. There are spaces available inside the bus where you can keep your hand luggage or a small backpack. Now it's time to board the bus. It looks like this from inside. There's plenty of leg room and you can comfortably sleep. Anyone who is taller than 6 feet can comfortably sit here in this bus. Don't forget to carry a light jacket because at times it gets a little cold inside because of the aircon. So I took this bus from Terminal 1 of the international airport. The same bus also goes to Terminal 2, which is the AirAsia or the low-cost carrier airport. This is the midway, so the bus stops at midway where you can use the washroom, grab some coffee or tea and some food. They don't allow you to take any tea, coffee inside the bus, but you can enjoy it here like I'm doing, trying the local tea over here. Yes, please. So alhamdulillah, there are plenty of halal options over here. Typically the bus would give you around 20 minutes, 25 minutes stopover. Alhamdulillah, made it to Johor Bahru. This is Larkin bus station. Best way to move around in Malaysia is through Grab. That's the local app-based taxi service. Service is excellent, and you can also order food and grocery through the Grab app. The taxi drivers are one of the best source for getting insights about the city, the places to visit. From my past experience, I've found hidden gems just because of one of the taxi drivers was able to guide me and tell me, where to go and what to do. So to have a conversation with the taxi driver, they give you a lot of insights. That's one of the travel tips I would give you. And this is the city view of the second largest city in Malaysia, Johor Bahru. One of the main reasons why it's so popular is it's because of its proximity to Singapore. So daily a lot of people from Malaysia and Singapore, they cross the border of both the countries to work. Some people, they work in Singapore but they live in Malaysia, and vice versa. So in fact, I'll be staying in one of the apartments where one can see Singapore, which is right across the ocean, and on one side there is Malaysia. And I'm assuming for people living in Singapore, staying here or living in Malaysia must be a much cheaper option for them, given the high cost of living in Singapore. And finally, I've arrived at the apartment. So this is a very interesting concept. I've got the details on the WhatsApp group, and now I'll go to this mailbox and just pick up my keys and get inside the apartment. The apartment is on the 35th floor, and this is the beautiful view from the apartment. That's the new train which is being built, the bridge for the train between Singapore and Malaysia. And this is the city view of Malaysia. Across the sea is Singapore. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. This is one of the bedroom. This is the pool view room. The other one has sea view. This is the apartment complex which has all the modern facilities. There are children playing area, and there is a dedicated running track. There is a swimming pool, and this side it's an open gym over here. They also have an indoor gym. If you're in Johor Bahru, you will come across these skyscrapers all across the city. This is the playing area for the kids to keep them occupied while you're enjoying your stay. Interestingly, there's also a mall attached to this apartment which is called RNF Mall. This area or this neighborhood is called RNF Princess Cove, which has been recently developed. This bridge connects the apartment with the RNF Mall. Looking at the pictures on Google, the mall still looks in a developing stage, but there are plenty of eating options, especially if you're looking for halal options, coffee, and a nice large grocery store. This is the place to be where you can get all these things. This is one of the major grocery stores here by the name of Jaya. If you're looking for discounts, this is the best place to shop. Now I'm back in my apartment. I've picked up some grocery at a very reasonable price. Time to enjoy a cup of coffee and this beautiful view of Malaysia and Singapore. Alhamdulillah. There is some fresh construction happening over here. It seems like there's a new building coming up, and next time maybe if you're here, you might not have this beautiful view. Time to head out and explore this beautiful neighborhood by the name of RNF Princess Cove. This is one of the eating options and a small grocery store here right under the apartment. Welcome to RNF Princess Cove. Even the locals are taking a picture over here. It's a weekend. This is a nice waterfront where you can come down early in the morning or evening for a walk. There's a nice track. There are also spaces where you can sit for a while and enjoy this beautiful view. And the weather is also not that bad. In the evening, it's kind of cool. But I'm sure I won't be able to come here during the day because of the heat. This is the local fruit seller. Let's see if they're selling durian. Thank you. This is the RNF Mall at night. It's beautifully lit. Surprisingly, this looks much better than the Google images that I saw previously. This looks much better in real. So finally, I've decided to sit in a cafe because it's getting a little warm outside and I'm drenched in sweat. So I thought I'll just cool off inside the cafe. This is the Pasar Karat market, which is one of the most popular places anybody who is visiting JB would visit. And it's a market which offers local products. Look what I found over here. Bank of Palestine. It looks like football is very popular in Malaysia. There are plenty of jerseys which you can pick from this place. It's very easy to find these water-based and milk-based drinks all across Malaysia. This is the best way to beat the heat of Malaysia. Grab a drink and just keep walking. Interestingly, I see more of locals here rather than the tourists. Maybe just because it's a long weekend here. That's why people have come out with their families to enjoy this market. You can pick up some very reasonably priced stuff from here, but the quality is also not that good. So just in case if you're looking for a cheaper alternative and if you want to just experience the old side of the city, you can visit this market. Now, this place is beautifully decorated. There are some celebrations going on. The streets are well lit and there's proper decoration and celebration. These are Chinese lantern which I've generally seen around the Chinese New Year time, but this place has it even now when there's no Chinese New Year right now. And this is the famous heritage building which has been converted into a Mary Brown restaurant. You must have seen this restaurant on a lot of Instagram posts. Let's have dinner and end the vlog here. So this is something which I was not expecting at 12 o'clock. There is Diwali celebration all across Malaysia. I've never seen this in India. In the next vlog, I will be covering the State Mosque of Johor Bahru. Inshallah, see you in the next vlog. JazakAllahu Khayran for watching. Assalamu alaikum.